Hey everybody, it's Erin, and I got a fun little package in from my friend Michelle Cummings. And if you don't know her stuff, her link is down below to all of her yummy goodness. She is a fellow crafter, and she hosted a Halloween charm and ATC swap. So let's open it up. I had to open it up, but I didn't open and look at every single one up close. So we're gonna do that right now. So we got a bunch of stuff. I'm gonna go through the fun little things that she sent me first. So she sent me these cute little things. My kids are gonna go crazy because they're gonna all steal them. So we have some fun little Halloween-y things. I got a couple of skulls. I got a little straw. I think she had fun going to the store. I got, yeah, a grape flavored jelly-filled marshmallow candy eyeball. I'm guessing that when you bite into it, it squirts out. Yeah, my kids are going to enjoy that one. This one is a strawberry filled. So this one's going to squirt out grape. This one squirts out strawberry. Ew. I'm not exactly sure what this is supposed to do. Maybe it's a ring. So it looks like a little eyeball ring. I'm not sure. Maybe it goes in other things too, but that's kind of cute, little eyeballs. And they do wobble, kind of. Yep. I think this is... Oh yeah, it's bubbles. Gotta love that. So I got a little bubble finger. It's going, and is there anything else stuffed in here? Nope, I think that's it. What we had to do is and this is the one that I made, and I got one back. No, I got two back, so I have some extras. So I'm gonna take you through what I made. The goal was you were gonna make a charm. So this is the charm. And then you also made an ATC. So I made these little charms here, and I'm not a jewelry charm maker person, so I went with something that I kind of knew. I'm trying to branch out and do some other fun kinds of crafts, but this is what I made, and here's some up close pictures. I'm more of the paper crafting kind of person. And so we were also supposed to make an ATC. So this is the ATC that I made, and everyone was a little bit different. And so here is the pictures of those. So this is what a couple of them, they were all a little bit different. Similar concept, but just a little bit different and just kind of fun. So that's what that was. Now, what we got back in return is a little bit of a hodgepodge. So I don't know how some people made some of these charms or what they did, but we are going to find out. Okay, so this one is from Lynn Gill. So here it is. I don't know if she took a piece and then just drilled it in, or if this is a resin piece. It might have been a resin that she actually did, and then she painted it in. I'd love to see how some of these people made these things, because that's pretty awesome. That's really cool. And then obviously you can wear it as a charm, necklace, or whatever you want. That's really cool. And then we have her ATC. And it's a pink background, which is a little different for like a Halloween-y ATC. And then it looks like she's stamped this spider web, and then the spider coming out of the corner. And then there's a boo, which I think is a resist on here, and I think she's misted it. And then she's colored in and then outlined it. And so the title is Boo, and it's from Lynn Gill. Very cool. All right, this one's fun. I actually saw she didn't do a video, but she's got a step-by-step blog post about how she made this. So we're going to do the ATC first. So this is a printed ATC, and it shows an apple. On the back side, it's Poison Drugstores 10 of 12. Handmade resin apple charm with magical glowing spirits. And this is by Susan Brown. So I will put a link down to Susan so you can see kind of how she made this. Again, it's not a video, but she has a blog post where it kind of steps it out. And this is, I think, just like a printable thing that she made, which is kind of fun. And then this is her little candy apple that she made. From what I saw from her blog post, she took a charm, a pendant, that was the word I'm looking for. She took a pendant and she pushed it into a mold, and that's where she got the shape of the apple. She then poured the resin for the top, which is this top part right here. And then she placed in, right at the very beginning, she put in the part that is the metal piece. You can see it embedded inside of here. So she placed that in, and then she poured the rest of the resin over top. And the resin actually fills this way. So she laid it in, she poured it in because it's a little mold. And that way, when it dried, it was encased inside the resin, which is pretty cool. And it's got some other details that are in here too. My guess is that she also made this little Maybe that's another charm, but I think this is another resin piece, this little leaf here, and then she added these little charm pieces. So she's done some pretty detailed work, and it looks phenomenal. Look at that. I've never done a charm swap before, so I was very what I would call basic because I'm just learning how to do it. Again, I'm more cards and paper stuff and scrapbook and things like that. So it's kind of on the new realm for me about what to do. So it's kind of fun seeing how everybody else has created things. Okay, my guess is might be another, or this was like a bottle that she's added stuff inside. So it comes undone. I'm gonna undo it. Oh, look at that. So she's created the card, adder's fork. She put a little bit of double-sided tape that comes right off. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. So it looks like it's a miniature bottle. My guess is maybe you can buy that. And then she put some sort of glaze on the inside, and so there's a cork, and she popped a little spider in there. And then she added the little gem to the front, put the cork on there, glued it in, and then added the little gem. And then either you can leave this, but I think I'm gonna remove it because it feels like it deters. It was just to hold it to the paper. There we go. So this is actually what the little charm looks like. Isn't that fun? I love all these. And then this is her ATC. So artist trading card, the Witch's Covered Charm Swap. So host Michelle, and then Arachnid and Absinthe. And this is Carol Hoffman. And so she's taken a sheet of cardstock because it's over top of the orange. So she's taken this border of cardstock here. She's, I think, gessoed it in the middle. I think that's a gesso. Can't tell. And then she's added a layer of like this little piece of paper, this cutout witch, this really cool moon, and then some little stars and that little circle of almost looks like sequin pieces, which is really fun. So there's her ATC. All right, let's see what this one's all about. Cute way of some of these people are wrapped. I just put mine in a Ziploc bag. I feel kind of cheesy now. Oh, so she's attached her charm to her ATC. So Marianne Gross, and here, ooh, so she actually, she's arranged a bead set. So she found a skull bead, which is right here, and then she's attached it to almost kind of like a pin thing, but I'm gonna undo this because I want to see this up close. And then I think I'm gonna leave this intact because, oh, it looks like a pumpkin. So it's a sheet of just, almost feels like printer paper. It's a really glossy paper. It's probably just glossy paper that she's added all, and my guess is that it's color burst. She stamped a All Hallows Eve and stamped the pumpkin and kind of colored it in, and then added these fun pieces on here that are obviously etched into the back. So I'm gonna retie this because I love the look of that top and I don't want to lose it. Because I love that feel of the ATCs. Now it's just tied back in, so it won't come loose. I don't think it would have, but just being safe. And then here is her cute little charm. So she's got a series of different beads. So we've got this rounded bead, then we have the skull, another rounded bead, and then this cone shape, and then it's attached to a hook. So it's on kind of like a pin shape. So you can see there's like a pin, and and then she's rounded it over the hook in the top. I'm not a jewelry person. I'm sure there's names for all these things. I'm learning all the ins and outs of this. So this is this cute little charm. Love it. All right, here we have another cute one. And again, she's attached it to the actual ATC. I can't talk today. She's attached it to the ACT. This is PJ Waldrop. And what she's done is she's taken, looks like photo paper, and then added a whole bunch of fun colors in the background. And then she stamped and then colored in the witch's brew in this. And then with that is the Eye of Newt. It looks like it's supposed to be part of it. And she actually wrote in there and glued it on their Eye of Newt. And then she took a whole bunch of little balls and she actually, it looks like the eyes, and then turned them into little eyes, which is really fun. Everybody's is so different. Everybody has their own little take on what they want to do. And this one took some work. It's a mummy. Look at this guy, it's so cute. This is a mummy. Oh, how adorable is that? Oh my gosh, you ladies are so creative. Okay, well, we'll do this one first. So she is in a whole bunch of wire twisting, and this must have taken some work. So she's taken a wire and she made, like, I guess, like the bones of it, or the base of it, and then wrapped, and then wrapped two eyes in there, and then added the jump rings on the top. But look how cool that is. Mine feels so cheesy next to yours now. And then we have our ATC. And oh, that's kind of a neat idea. Okay, so this is from Ashanti. Very cool. And what she's done, black cardstock. She's then taken this die cut piece, this kind of scallopy piece, and she's just taken like masking tape. That's it. And that looks like the mummy and then the couple of eyeballs. And it really does look like it's wrapped in mummy because she tore the pieces and layered it on top. And then I think she die cut it out, which was really, really cool idea. I love that. That's so cool. It's like Christmas for Halloween. This is really fun. Heartful Day, Kathleen Seitz. This is a fun one. Okay, I obviously have no clue what's inside of here, so I'm dying to find this out. She's done a very good job of hiding it. So I'm gonna wrap this guy. She's put a bunch of washi tape, probably to protect it is my guess. Oh, it's in a little bottle. That's so cute. So what we have is we have a bottle, and then she's filled it with a whole bunch of little beads and stuff, and then she stuck some sort of liquid in here that's got a green tint to it. So my guess is that she poured glue in there, like a white glue with a green tint, and then let it seal. She put the tiniest little image on here, and I can barely see it. I think it says sisters or something on there, and it's a picture of a girl. Green glitter around the outside, corked it, sealed it, added the jump ring on the top of it, and then she's got two little charms hanging from that. One of them is this miniature little skull, which reminds me kind of like of this skull, but it's in purple, and then she's beaded it top and bottom. Again, on one of those kind of post things, that's what that knob is, and then you curl it up top. Again, not a jewelry person, so I'm not knowing what all these little bits and pieces are. And then we have our little spider that's also attached to that as well. That is so cute. You ladies are amazing. Okay, so then we have Witch's Cupboard from Kathleen Seitz. Oh, this is adorable. So she's got, it looks like a witch's cupboard. That's what she's going for here, which is adorable. So it's a pretty hefty cardstock with green, and then she's stamped these doors, and she stamped the spider web and the spider over top and added all the glitter and the eyes. And then she's put two little brads here, and she's backed it. It's doubly backed so you can't see the brads. You open it up and there's a stamp of a witch inside. So it does look like it's a witch's cupboard because inside the cupboard is the witch. That is just so cool. That is so adorable. I love that. That's a great, it's like it's an interactive artist trading card, which is fantastic. Very, very cool. All right, and then we have our last one, and this one is actually from Michelle. She is the one who hosted the swap in the first place, and from my understanding, she's done a few of these, which is pretty fun. And this is the first one that I've been getting it on. So, the Witch's Spell Book. So she's taken a piece of, oh, it almost looks like it's some sort of like cutout, but then she's added a glaze to it and colored it all in. Listing of useful spells for quick reference. It's just kind of like almost like it's a label, and then she's put it over top a cardstock, and the orange is actually washi tape that she's washi taped all over the front of it. On the back side, it looks like she has her own stamp, or has a stamp for an art card, and then she colored all that in, and it's called Witch's Cupboard and Michelle Frey Cummings. So very cute. And then her little charm here, it looks like the Monster Book of Monsters from Harry Potter. That's what it reminds me of, because it's got the eye and it looks like a little book. So she's run her, what we're actually going to use is the charm clip all the way through the back. So that's what the boning is of this thing, and that's what it hangs from. And then she's got a really cool paper that she's embedded the eye into. And as you open it up, you can see, I mean, each page has got like flying potion. It's real pages with real stuff on it, which I think is hilarious. It looks like it's the next part of that. So she's taken something. This is rat stew. She went into the pumpkin. I can't read that one. It's so tiny. So I think she found something with snake oil that she then miniature sized down and then printed out and put it in here. And look at that. Each one actually is on a piece of cardstock. It's embedded. It's like it's been bound in the book, which is really cool. Toad as on toast. She had some fun, I think. And then the inside of the book, she's also put pieces of cardstock. So it can be opened like a real book, and they're not sticking together. That's why she gave it that extra spine. That is adorable. And it feels like leather. I don't know what that is, but it feels like a material or a leather. And then I think either it's got that design on it or she embossed it. I'm not really sure, but it looks really cool. I love that. Again, mine looks so cheesy next to yours now. Thank you so much, ladies. It's absolutely amazing. I loved it. It was so much fun getting all these little fun pieces and bits and bobs and just seeing what you guys had come up with. And now it's given me some inspiration about where I can go with some projects if I ever make little charms again. This is like the second time I've ever made a little charm. So I got to catch up to the game. I got to get my oomph in there. So thanks so much. You've already seen all the close-up pictures. Please subscribe, and I will see you guys again soon. Happy Halloween. Bye-bye.